It's actually not, which is weird to think about that like it's not part of Tornado Alley.
Well, it
Oh,
is now.
Apparently,
uh,
with the weird weather that we have.
Yeah, we had a
Yeah.
tornado
guys,
here like last year or something
no,
up
we
in
don't
I
have
think
tornado.
Massachusetts.
Yeah, not this
Yeah,
summer. Last summer, there was a tornado that touched down in LA, which made national news, even though it was like, the tier one scale, like the smallest one, and it like barely touched down and didn't do anything. But it was because it was a tornado in LA. It like made national news. But then
oh,
like I think the same day, like some like they're not called category. They're what called the Saffir scale or something like that. Like
the
some
earthquakes.
threes. No, tornadoes.
Oh, we,
Oh, the Cat threes. Yeah, they're just Cat threes. That's all they're called.
I
I
thought there was
have a
a
lot
different.
of these.
No, there's no scale. Like there's a scale. There's a name for it, but it's just a category three, or F3 is what they call them. But that's for tornadoes. So they have an F3, and then they have hurricane.
Right, there's
F3s
three.
are tornadoes,
EF,
and
right.
Cat threes
Enhanced Media
are
Scale. That's
yep.
right.
Cat threes are hurricanes.
Right. Category, yeah, category is usually for hurricane. Anyway, yeah, it was an EF 0 or 1 or
Oh
something
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
And so it was like, and at the same time, there were like category, or there were like three ones like in the Midwest, but it was like those
Mhm.
happen all the time, so nobody cares. And I was like,
Not up as far north as they do. The recently it's been
I
the
mean, but they
further
don't make
north
national
is
news.
some of them do. I mean, the one that went through our the one that went through like Bismarck and Jamestown is what they call them. Bismarck is our state capital, and it
Right.
went through some
What
of these
scale were
smaller
those?
towns. That was an F5.
Right.
Whoa.
Let me put it this way. If an F1 hits a town in North Dakota, it doesn't make national news.
Yeah, but we also have some weird weather that nobody else really experiences. So, like, we get
F1
10 feet.
is not.
We get 15 feet of
We,
snow, and nobody cares.
Right, because that's
oh,
usual.
I want to
Or
see snow.
it's expected, you know.
Well, sure. I mean, not as much as it used to be, but
Right.
yeah,
Anyway,
yeah.
but yeah,
I want to see
no
snow.
no place else could an F1 tornado make national news probably except LA. I mean, maybe Seattle, because that would be also pretty unusual. But yeah. Anyway, sorry,
Yeah.
diverging
No,
and
no, no.
reading into time. So
No problem.
sorry about that.
You guys get ready to get started?
Yep.
Yeah. Guys,
Let's do.
last thing. I have, well, Sheldon, no, I have 5 options to exchange to my university for a year. Well, it's like I have 2 opportunities to move in university to exchange, but if you choose one, you can, well, be a year, but yeah, a year. So I have in the options, but the most bigger ones are Canada or Sweden. Well,
Really?
yeah. I mean,
That's pretty cool.
Netherlands
Either
is
of those
here.
sound really cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Netherlands is here, but not gonna lie, I have zero idea of Netherlands. I know they have
Study abroad
cheese.
programs are really, really cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, that sounds like a fun
yeah,
opportunity.
yeah. And
you-
this is the most not a good one opportunity because the bigger one I need to study Germany in B1 and I
Mhm.
don't have time, but I have this one and is good. It's good. It's a good one too.
Mhm.
And yeah, I have this one and I'm so happy. I need to see the universities and know what is better to me.
Mhm.
And just, but what do you think is better, Canada or Sweden?
Sweden.
Yeah, that was my vote too.
No, to Sweden.
Anyways, should we get into it?
Yep, we should.
Yeah.
Welcome back everybody, because you all have played this game with me.
Yes.
All right.
The
So,
long mountain gang is
That-
back
yep.
a bit.
So, I assume nobody needs a refresher on how to play.
Yes.
Nope.
No.
Okay. Everybody's
You good, crazy? Because I know it's been a while for you, a little longer for you.
I'm good.
okay. Yeah,
Cool.
we can go through it as we move along. Anyways, this this is a playtest. We already went over that in the beginning of this. This is for the Mythic Japan setting that I've been working on. And if all goes well here, then we can move forward with publishing my book to
Ooh.
Drive Through TTRPG or DriveThroughRPG.com. Kind of like
Oh,
what Zim
cool.
did with his game that he published. Anyways, so before we get into it, I just wanted to give a quick disclaimer for anybody who might be watching this video from the internet. This game contains a lot of mature themes and strong language, vivid descriptions of horrific things that may make you feel very uncomfortable. If you're sensitive to that, don't watch or listen. And with that, let's get started. I think what we'll do first is just kind of go around. Everybody can introduce their character to the people who may be listening. Seeing how Crazy is the oldest player here, let's go ahead with get Crazy. Why don't you tell us about Wilhelm?
Well, I am Wilhelm Nerborg, a former gang member turned servant, now turned to an investigator to help people with all these mysteries happening. He's a 7-foot tall male with a well-built body. He keeps a well clean and average look to himself. And under all his clothing, he has some tattoos tied to his past and to remember the family he served. So he is good for some melee combat.
Perfect. Who wants to go next?
I can go
Eh,
since I'm at the top.
Okay.
All right. So Takahama Hachiman is a young but sturdy Japanese military officer wearing an army uniform. He has a rifle slung at his back, holds himself with an erect bearing, and has as I excited for the memento, a army medal strapped prominently to his chest. He holds himself with a stiff bearing, and speaks rarely, but jumps in when needed. Has come to the castle for, let's just say, we'll explore the reasons in gameplay.
Sounds good. And
Okay.
just for reference, you're a ranged warrior, which
Yes.
is a archetype that I created for this situation as well.
Correct.
Wilhelm, you're a servant. I think you said that though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll go next.
Okay.
I am playing my previous character of Kai. He is the what did we say? It was the
Castle master.
Castle master of the castle in Uppsala. However, he is taking a trip to Japan to assist with the procuring of different things in the Japanese folklore, as well as assisting with his job, essentially, of gathering the restoration of the castle.
Perfect. Okay.
And I am the last one.
Yep. Certainly not
Okay,
least, though.
so exactly. My character is Jace Williams, magic man with darky way. He do tricks with the powers of this war, and he used it, converted in investigator to find money, to be rich and famous.
Hmm.
He back to the scene to well see what this new mystery have to give them.
Gotcha. So you're just
And yeah,
looking for a change, and you're seeing what this place has to offer.
exactly.
Gotcha.
He have he ru- he always have trick in his can, a new ones for these places.
Sounds
Yeah.
good. Okay. Let's see. Now that we've gone around and introduced each other, let's get started. Let me just
Yay.
get my setting here. And sec. Okay. Now, so for this particular setting, you guys will be staying at Tenba Kameyama Castle, which is located in Kameyama, which is just west of Kyoto by maybe a couple hours carriage ride. So you're not too far off from there. You guys are kind of like, you're not new to the society, so you don't really need like the rundown of how everything works. It works very much the same as it did back in Uppsala. However, obviously the castle layout's different, and things like castle upgrades and things like that will be uh, adjusted to the scenario as you guys choose them and stuff like that. So I wouldn't worry about that for this particular situation, though. All right, and so, all right. So it is early morning at the castle, and right now the sky's pretty gray. It was raining pretty hard the night before. You guys are enjoying a nice breakfast that was created by Akado, who is Kai's cousin. I believe that was what it was.
Akido is Kai's cousin, in-law, technically.
Yep. Akado is the castle's caretaker and also the shrine maiden, which is essentially acting as like the butler for this castle, just like there was a butler for the other one in Castle Gillencourts. And so you guys are sitting and having your breakfast, and there's Akado. She enters the breakfast room of the castle, and she hands the closest person to her a letter that was just delivered. And I think I didn't get an actually, did I get it? Hang on, let me just double check to see if I put that in here yet. Okay, yeah, I didn't do it. Anyway, so Akado hand delivers a letter that was brought to the front door. She's not sure of who the sender was. He seemed to be leaving in a hurry, probably likely delivering more mail, and he's on a schedule.
I look at Akido and say, Akido-san, I'll take it from here.
Okay, and so she hands you the envelope. It's a pretty stocky envelope. It's actually very thick, and it's got a wax seal on it. It's a red wax seal.
I haven't seen one of these in a very long time. I carefully try and open up the letter.
Yep.
Without breaking the seal.
And on the front of the letter, it says, "To the esteemed members of the society."
Ooh, we are famous in Japan.
Yep. And as you open this letter, it's handwritten, and it's very nice penmanship and everything like that, easily readable. And it says, "To the esteemed representatives of the society, I write to request your expertise regarding a matter of growing concern at my establishment, the Yamagata Hotel, situated in Kyoto. Though I am a man of rational temperament, I find myself increasingly unsettled. In recent weeks, we have experienced a series of unsettling disturbances. Guests speak of waking in terror from vividly disturbing nightmares, and of freezing cold cutting through their rooms in the height of summer. Some have awoken with strange injuries, marks not present the night before. Several have left without explanation, and members of the staff are now speaking of a constant sensation of being watched. The unease grows daily. It was suggested discreetly that your society possesses experience in matters that lie beyond ordinary explanation. If so, I would be grateful for your assistance. Lodging, privacy, and appropriate compensation will be provided for your troubles, of course. Respectfully, Kurataki Yurgio." And I'll put that
Okay.
name in the chat for you here.
Since we are not too far from Kyoto, would it make sense for us to go back and forth between the Kamiyama Castle and the hotel?
Well, it's about 2 hours of riding
Okay.
back and forth, so I would. He's already gonna provide you with lodging anyways.
Okay.
So at this point, everybody will get a scene where they can play out things that they'd like to do to prepare for the mystery ahead. If they'd like to do that now, go ahead. You can create yourself an advantage.
Yay.
I'm going to go and talk with Akito again about the lay of the land in Kyoto, trying to understand what we are working with here in Japan as one of the first few times that I've been here.
Okay. Yeah, she walks up to you and she says, "I can try and help as best as I can. What do you need to know?"
Well, can you give me kind of the way of the people? Inform me kind of how we should be interacting with the people around us.
Well, yes, that is indeed a good question, considering most of you are not from here. Well, always bow, be polite, and speak respectfully. Respect is a big thing here.
Mm-hmm. As Yui has told me.
Yes. And let's see. Yeah, I don't really know what else she could really say in this particular situation. She does mention to you, though, that she has heard of the Yamagata Hotel.
Okay.
She says that the hotel is located on the northern borders of Kyoto,
Okay.
and
Ooh.
that the name Kurataki Yujiro is a very familiar name because he was once a very powerful Ministry of Finance official.
Okay.
So he is very well known in the area, and she mentions that after he retired, that's when he started the construction of the hotel.
Okay. Thank you, Akito. I appreciate it.
Of course, and she politely bows to you.
I bow back as a respect.
Okay. So what would everybody like to do for creating an advantage?
Uh, I have one.
Okay.
I have one. I have. So Jace is in this place, but he arrives a few month after find the society and this and the team.
Mm-hmm.
So he is be forced to the monks, and well, he right now have one of his hands with this thing when you have an accident and break your hand. You
Oh,
know
so you got
this.
like a brace on your arm?
Yes,
Okay.
I had this, and he say, "Oh, well, this place give me a raw welcoming. So this creates a little problem, and it's like he tries to talk with the one who all knows uh the other Jays, but sadly, for the moment, he don't have answer. The monks do something to put momentarily his connection with the other side, and this
Okay.
is all.
All right.
Yeah,
So it sounds like you're just kind of getting more spiritual. Does that make sense?
yeah. Just unlimit. I you see, a thing. Other thing is like they have this collar, monk collar. You know, this spheric collar the monk have.
Yep. Okay.
He have it in this neck, and it's like he really tried to break it to this.
Got it.
He can, and yeah, this is all.
Okay. So I think that what we'll do for your advantage, seeing how you're kind of getting in touch with a more spiritual side of yourself, we'll go with +2 to inspiration for your advantage.
Hell yeah.
Okay. And let's see. So who wants to go next? Any scene that you'd like to play out where you can create an advantage for yourself? As a reminder, this is an advantage you can use later on in the mystery. So, like what Aloy just did, he did +2 to inspiration. So, if he runs into a situation where he needs to roll inspiration, he can use that advantage, and it gives him a +2.
Nice.
If you want to go first, Minari.
Sure. Okay. So Takahama-san, when the note comes in, he stands up, steps smartly over, reads through, and nods, says, orders. Very good, very good. And then will turn and, as the senior of the castle, will salute Kai and head off to prepare and do some rifle drill.
Okay. So rifle training, we'll do a +2 to range combat for you.
Small comment though before we move on. Instead of Hachiman, Hachiman is his familiar name, so it should probably be Takahama. And I can't delete tokens. I accidentally dragged out twice because it was being laggy.
Oh,
And
I only see the one here.
I dragged one off kind of to the side off the map a little bit.
Oh, there he is. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, but for some reason I could not delete. So, and then, yes,
All right,
Takahama-san or Takahama-senpai.
Let me just make that
good.
change for you here. Hang on a sec.
Sure, it's changed. I see it.
Yeah,
On the token.
I'm just
before
changing it on the.
Takahama walks out of the room, I'm going to look at him and say, Takahama-san, I appreciate you joining us. What is your reasoning for joining the society?
He stares back, says, I can see the spirits. It is my duty to fight for the Empire.
Understood. I appreciate you coming.
Nice. Okay. And who wants to go next?
Well, I'm the last one, so I guess I'll go.
Oh, that's right. I've lost count of people. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
But I also forgot to mention this too. Wilhelm's also got a founding member, but also a financial supporter of the society too.
Mhm.
He's a big money bags.
Must be
So-
nice to have all this money, guys.
Well, you and I will get along just fine then. And I shake his hand.
And you
But-
can't help but notice that he's 7 feet tall too.
Well, that's just a side effect.
It's because of all the money,
Yeah.
obviously.
Sure. Yeah, that's
Oh,
totally what it is.
Wilhelm is rich.
Wilhelm is like a giant. He's huge.
A rich giant.
I'm rich. Oh, I like it.
Yep.
A bigger
For
target.
this,
I like it.
he would kind of just probably go into the library or wherever the books are,
Okay.
and probably research up some local yokai
Okay.
to prepare just in case.
All right, that sounds good. So let's go ahead and do a +2 to learning for your advantage then.
Got it.
I'm gonna walk out. I haven't done what I was going to do for my stuff yet, so I was going to go and interact with some of the friendly yokai in the shrine.
Oh. Okay. So
Just trying to understand what's at stake here for them.
that's fine. We're going to say that Akato accompanies you and walks you there because you guys have just arrived here and you're still not familiar with everything. Akato says, "Follow me. I'll bring you to the shrine." And she leads you outside and down like a series of long steps and down towards the south part of the castle is a small shrine. And the shrine is that of the god of war for Japan. And I believe that was Hachiman, wasn't it? Let me double check that. I think I could be right.
So, yes, it's Hachiman. This is the only thing I know of Japan mythology. And
Oh, there you
nothing
go.
more.
Yeah, so
He was the god of war. Yep.
that was who I had in mind, yes. So the god of war, Hachiman,
Oh.
has a small shrine at the bottom south part of the castle. And as you approach, you get like a feeling, you know, that there's obviously things that reside here.
Mhm.
You can't always see them. You would know this for a fact that not all yokai can be seen. Some of them are more of a presence, and they're like they can even be forces of nature.
Yep. So I'm going to obviously pay my respects to the shrine, and then I'm going to say, I can feel your presence. I do want you guys to know that I can feel your presence. If you would like to show yourself, that is okay. I am not here to harm you.
For the moment.
You don't see anybody make any presence known, but you do get a gust of wind, and it kind of like rushes up behind you. So you definitely have a good feeling that they're acknowledging their existence to you.
Okay. That being said, I'm going to just kind of pray at the shrine.
Okay.
See if anything occurs while I'm praying.
Nothing as of right now.
Okay.
However, this can be... Are you doing this for your advantage as well?
Yes, I'm going to be doing it for my advantage because I'm a warrior, but I'm a close combat warrior.
Okay. So you're praying for what exactly?
I guess I'm praying for luck that we all come out okay.
Praying for luck. Got it. Okay, so let's go ahead and... For luck... You know what? Let's go ahead and do... Give me a moment. I'm just thinking here. I think maybe let's go with observation. +2 to observation.
Oh, by the way, Kai, you have a sword. You are close combat.
Yep.
You have a sword. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Mhm.
he's got a saber that he uses.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it's only to tip this. It's a thing I gonna use later.
Okay.
It's for remember.
Okay. So, as you're finishing up praying, Akato says, "Shall I make preparations, Kai?"
Yes, please. At your earliest available.
Of course. And she politely bows and walks off. And we'll say that the remainder of the day you guys stay at the castle, just kind of prepping. If you guys want to take a
Familiarizing
moment to,
ourselves with everything.
If you want to role play for a little bit, go right ahead. If not, we can fast forward to the next morning.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try
Okay.
and get to know some of the other members of the team, especially Wilhelm.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna approach Wilhelm as I'm walking back in and say, "Sir, might I ask how you came to the society?"
Not at all. What was your name again? I forgot.
It's Kai.
Kai. Not at all, Kai. Well, you may not know much about me, but I bet you do know about the support I've been given.
Mhm.
He says with a big smirk. I'm actually a
Uh,
founding member.
That is very, very cool. I do appreciate it. Having us someplace to go for sure. I guess in a way I report to you then, don't I?
Yeah, he
No.
kind of just puts up his hand and just waves it up. No.
Yeah,
You are the leader. I am here to help society in any ways I can.
yeah. Wilhelm's just he's a veteran. He's been in the society for a while, so like he's just been there longer. But you're still castle master or anything like that. So
Yeah.
Okay.
He may have just seniority, but that doesn't mean nothing. You still got the leader.
Okay.
yeah, so he just has the more time than you. That's it.
And I say, I apologize. I didn't mean like in that way. It's one of those that I'm still kind of adjusting. So
Take all the time you can. It's not easy, I can bet.
it is definitely not. I assume that you have done your research into some of the newer members of the team so far.
Somewhat. I know they can at least be trusted.
Understood.
But when it comes to facing the spirits and whatnot, only trial fire can bring out the truth.
You and I both agree on that. All right.
Okay. Kai, you feel the presence of of Jace. Of nothing more. It's Jace again do these things and say, "Hi, Kai."
I turn around and I smile and look at Jace and say, "Last I heard, you were in China. What are you doing here?"
Oh, I have a bowl and here, uh, uh, I don't know, sees too much for me. I am
Understood.
here. Yeah. Monks here are a bit crazy. If if you said we later we can burn a little temples. Yeah, it's
And
like
I will just kind of smile and chuckle a little bit and say, I'll reach out to put my hand on your shoulder and say, "Well, it's good to know that I'm here with people I trust."
yeah. They say, "Hey, you see this?" And say the knuckle is he have and say, "I need to cut this. I can." This monk put metal string and break my hand. So I literally can get this and well, I need to for my magic tricks, you know.
Yep.
Yeah. So he is say you, hey, you can cut this. The this necklace is too much in my. And if you could, but maybe kill me, but you can give me this. You can cut
Help
this.
control the magic.
Yes. I don't know.
Okay.
Monks and Buddha and the fuck are he talk? I don't know. Nobody here
Yep.
talk
Mm-hmm.
English.
I
Still.
feel like becoming a monk or something would be something Jace would do to keep his
Right, you would
other
think,
side
yeah.
under control.
Right. You would learn how to harness it versus. So I kind of go and say, Jace, did you learn how to harness your abilities with the monks that you were with?
I I have a little tricks, but I need
Okay.
my magic to do it. Like
So your powers haven't been sealed away, is what you're saying.
yes, yes.
You might want to
Good to
provide
know.
some
Jace,
context to Wilhelm and
I turned to
yeah.
Wilhelm and Hachiman, and I basically say, so for context, gentlemen, Jace here is one of my previous teammates, and he has the abilities and a what did we say it was called?
he's possessed by a revenant.
Oh yes, he's possessed by a revenant, and his revenant abilities. It sounds like he was able to quell them for the time being.
Yes.
Yeah, for context, Crazy, from the last game, Jace had several like inner battles with his inner revenant, and oftentimes it would make him act without thought and things like that. So he just did things autonomously.
Mhm.
Yep.
Um, yeah. All right.
I am
Tom
the
will
Continue.
reply and say, sounds like it could be a useful weapon. Very good.
I am.
Although,
I am.
only if it can be controlled. A
I
weapon
turn to
turned at
Jason
your
and say,
allies would be less than.
We can put this and put this. I can eat good with this in my neck. Please. It's like please put this. Just have really don't know how to do this. Yeah, it's
I'm gonna
like
say,
use
Jace, we will be able to remove it when you need to utilize your abilities.
yeah,
And
one of my
as soon as
abilities
you,
is I
when we need you, we will let it out. But at the moment, it's not the time.
okay. But I need my freedom. And
You
Jason's
will
this
get it. We just
and
don't want the Revenant to attack when it doesn't need to.
yeah, don't worry. I have this card and say and he right the hand the monks break him and it's like I only have one hand. I I need do miracles to to survive in this stage. But yeah,
Yeah, I have
yeah.
trust. You can do it. I've
By
read
the
the
way,
reports before.
Gracie, Wilhelm, Jace say you. Well, I hear you are rich, and in this beta testing, in this moment, in this day, Jace gonna do break the universe to try to convince you to Bitcoin. Oh Jesus, it's so stupid. Jace literal talk about you. Bitcoin in the time not exist, but he only. Sorry, I can't do this. Sorry,
That's okay.
yeah. So he tried to convince. It's like, well, one coin for all the countries. Think it. I only need those thousand coins, and I can duplicate. Uh, yeah, triplicate. It's like it really tried to convince you to give your money in his hands.
I think Wilhelm would just laugh and say, "Yeah, as much as I had the money, sadly it goes to this all."
Yeah,
But he just puts around to the whole people in the society.
society. Thinking. Or well, you can spend in trades. It's a big business.
As you guys are conversing, you see a blonde woman approaching from the hallway. Most of you guys will recognize this woman. It's Amanda.
Oh, Amanda.
Amanda's here. She's been in Japan for a while now, as a matter of fact. She was the one who wrote the creature compendium for my Mythic Japan stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And she looks at the four of you and she says, "Oh my God, Kai, Jace, it's so good to see you."
Same for you.
I take it your responsibilities here have been doing well.
Yes, of course. I just came back from it's kind of strange actually. I got a story about a giant skeleton walking around, but it seems like it was just a hoax because I didn't see anything.
I mean, if we want to talk about giant skeletons, and I turn to Wilhelm and just say, "I think we got one right here."
Okay, well, chuckles.
Yep.
This is like, oh, please tell me not exist more giants here, please. It's like, oh no, not again.
She's talking about another thing that could happen in a separate mystery, so don't worry.
Yeah,
It's like
Yep.
just what
yeah, I
she's
know,
I
I know, but this is the funny joke.
Yeah.
Reference to the
Wilhelm knows what I'm
campaign.
talking about, though.
Oh, heck yeah, I love that yokai.
Yep.
That
And-
yokai is really, really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking.
Yep. So, anyways, Lisa, she looks at you, Kai. She says, "Will you need my services this time around?"
Uh, maybe. We'll have to see. Obviously, you have your own responsibilities. I don't want to trouble you if you don't need to be troubled.
Of course. Yes. Thank you. Well, let me see what my schedule is like, and I will talk with you tomorrow. And
Sounds like a plan.
then she does like a kind of an awkward bow to you because she's trying to fit in with the whole respect thing in Japan. So she does a polite bow to you and does like an awkward smile after. She's still getting used to it, and she wanders off. Okay. Are you guys doing anything else, or are you gonna go to the following morning?
I'm fine to go the following morning.
Yeah, let's go to the following morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
To the following morning, I don't know what is this, but here we go.
The next morning, yeah, you guys all wake up, have your
Oh,
breakfast. It's a dreary day again, and it's very cloudy. And the night before, it was like pouring rain. You guys had massive thunderstorms. Mind you, that the time that you guys are doing this mystery is actually in late July, so it's like at the height of summer, and it's like sweltering heat, and it's just not fun for anybody around. But as you wake up and go downstairs for your breakfast and things like that, Akato mentions that the carriage will arrive mid-afternoon, and she's unfortunately not able to arrange anything shorter before that. So we will fast forward to mid-afternoon, and it's beginning to rain at this point. It's quite a rainy day in general. when you embark by, basha is what they call it in Japan, or carriage, to Kyoto.
Oh, okay.
Your
Good
coach,
to know.
yeah, your coachman is a man of average height, and he's wearing a straw woven hat and a raincoat over it with a traditional light gray kimono. On top of his head, he has a straw hat, and he quickly gathers your belongings and ties them to the roof rack of the carriage. And as you depart the castle grounds, you can smell the scent of damp earth and pine wafting through the air from the storm the night before. And there's dark clouds that are still hanging low in the sky, and they look like they're ready to start downpouring again at any point in time. And meanwhile, on the ground, there's a swirling mist that seems to be clinging to the hills. Through the carriage windows, you see the rural countryside of Kameyama, and you spot some farmers tending to their livestock while women and children are transplanting rice seedlings into neat rows on flooded rice paddies. And as Kameyama fades into your distance, your surroundings are quickly replaced by tall evergreen trees. The occasional long-forgotten shrine overtaken by underbrush can be seen, if you know where to look. And by the mid-afternoon, you arrive in Kyoto. The dense forests are quickly replaced with busy urban streets laid out in a very much grid-like pattern. Rickshaws quickly run up and down the gravel roads, transporting passengers to and from. Winding riverways flow through the whole city, but the Kamo River is what stands at its heart, where old fishermen can be seen bringing in the day's catch. Close by, artisans sell their wares in busy markets lined with red paper lanterns, and to the south there's a large temple that stands tall over the surrounding area, all while there's seemingly endless numbers of Shinto and Buddhist shrines that are just everywhere. But in the distance, as you approach the northern borders of Kyoto, in the distance you see the Yamagata Hotel, and you recognize it because it's easily distinguishable due to its Western inspiration and its size, mind you. And so upon your arrival, though, the coachman wastes no time taking your belongings off the carriage and placing them on the stone pathway leading to the hotel. And he quickly boards the carriage and whips the horse to depart without saying a word to any of you. And in his hurried state, you swear you glimpsed a look of worry or fear on his face. You can't tell which. And now it begins to rain.
As we as the carriage departs, I say "Arigato gozaimasu," and I bow.
Yeah, he's long gone. You can tell that
Obviously,
this man was and he wanted nothing to do with this place.
They say, yeah, the thing he say, goodbye.
Yeah.
Jace is full out with this language, so I talk and he say, yes, the thing he say.
So as you guys, go ahead.
As we turn around, I say, "Wilhelm, you should be sure to watch your head. Unfortunately, the Japanese people are very, very short."
Yeah, this whole town was not built for you, Wilhelm. I'm sorry.
Nah, he says that as Wilhelm is carrying probably more than half the bags.
I also ask Wilhelm if I can assist in any way. Please let me.
I say, I got this much. Easy for me.
He's like
All
that
right.
guy that carries like all of his groceries in from his car in one trip.
One trip, yep. Mm-hmm,
Yep.
mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's right. Because 2 trips is for losers. All right. So as you guys approach the hotel, the first thing you notice about this place is its very unique style. It's a blend of Eastern and Western designs. the walls are gray stones, and the whole building itself is like laid out in a U shape. The roof itself is a traditional Japanese black clay tiled roof, and each corner actually features a I'm gonna kill this pronunciation, Shakihoko statue. I think it's like those fish.
Can you spell it out?
Let me just put it in here. Yeah. Let's see.
Shachikocho.
Kocho. Thank you.
That thing.
Right.
Oh,
So
it's actually Shachihoko.
Shachihoko. Yeah, I'm gonna kill some of these pronunciations. I apologize ahead
It's
of
okay.
time.
That's what I'm here for.
Yep. My own little personal translator.
I try my best.
Yep. I appreciate it. So the windows stand on each side of this building. And the front doors, and it's one of those Western style doors. It's not like a sliding door or anything like that, but there's nice blended woodwork for like some of the windows that kind of like overlay the glass, and it makes it look really, really nice and intricate. And it's almost like maze-like in a look. I don't know if that's a good way to really describe it, but it uses Japanese wood joining techniques too, so there's like no seam whatsoever in this wood. Each of the windows display red curtains which blow in the breeze, but you can't help but have a sense of foreboding as you cross the threshold into the hotel's reception area. And as you guys walk inside, there's a relatively short, older man there. He's probably late 60s, and he's got neatly combed hair, and he's wearing a Western-style suit and jacket. It's kind of like sticking with the Western, the fashion. It's becoming popular since Meiji took over, and things have been changing, and now all these different Western style things have been making their way into Japan. And this man, he stands with a very rigid posture, and he quickly greets you as you walk in with a very polite bow. And he introduces himself to you all as Kuretake Yujiro.
I'll bow back.
And
I will bow as well.
He looks at you, Wilhelm, and he's just like in amazement of how tall you are, because he has to like look up at you, and he doesn't say anything, but you can tell he's just like, wow, this guy, what is he doing here?
Same with Jace. Well, he is with him and Kai he looks small, but it's like he's tall and he's like this thing of the trees. Wait a minute.
Say that last part again.
A branch of a tree.
Okay.
Yeah, he's tall, and I think skinny is the word, but I don't know.
Skinny?
Yeah, it's like
thin?
Yeah, this is the word.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry.
Gotcha. No, it's fine.
Rusty English moment.
That's okay. So Yujiro, he bows to each of you very politely, especially to you there, Takahama. Sorry, your name was like underneath Wilhelm's. I couldn't see everything. Probably because you're the only Japanese person here.
Okay. Takahama gives an appropriate bow and response, but kind of gives just the faintest hint of a sort of disapproving look at how he responds to Wilhelm. Like but it's complex, like the thoughts behind it. So,
Gotcha.
but yeah.
So he's looking at your medal, as a matter of fact. He's very interested in how you got that medal, and he looks at you and he says, "Tell me, how did you receive that?"
For gallant service to the Emperor, I led my squad both in Korea and Formosa.
Oh. And he says, "I too have serviced our country, our great country. I used to be a retired Ministry of Finance official. But once I retired, I built this hotel," and he kind of gestures to like the whole thing.
How old does this guy look?
He's in his early 60s.
He frowned slightly. You served under the Shogun then?
Yes, temporarily until Meiji took over, and then, of course, I worked very closely with him. He was very impressed with my previous work that he immediately offered me a position in the ministry.
Nods then. Very good.
But I
Very
got
good.
old, and then I decided that it was best that I just retired. And, well, I thought maybe I'd just build myself a hotel. And as you can see, things are doing very well. And then he's not sure exactly who you guys are just yet. He says, "Are you the ones that I sent for? Are you from the society?"
Yes,
That is correct.
yes, we are.
I'm going to introduce myself as Kai Morstad. I am the castle master of the Castle Gillenkreutz in Sweden and a member of the society.
Oh, all the way from Sweden. Wow.
In my best Japanese, obviously.
Of course. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about any language barriers for you guys
Okay.
here. Just under normal circumstances, like things like this, people from different countries may not necessarily do so well speaking with people.
Understood.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're going to skip
makes
that
sense.
part this year.
Often. Yeah.
Okay.
Takahama will ask about the Shashioko statue that he has outside.
Mhm.
It's unusual to see one this far south.
Well, they're
How-
on the roof.
Oh, on the roof.
Yeah.
Mm.
That was actually a
Uh,
pretty traditional creature that was supposed to bring rain and protect buildings from fire, I believe.
Ah.
That was the whole tradition behind adding the statues. So yes, I believe the statues here are really more of a protection against natural disasters and such.
He frowns slightly and says, I would have thought such a modern hotel as this would have dispensed with such old superstitions.
Well, you see, we're still all about tradition here as well. This hotel blends west and east, you see.
I see.
So, anyways, down to business. I know that my letter didn't exactly leave much to the imagination. We've been having some very strange occurrences here, and I can't quite explain it. It seems to have been going on for a little bit over a month now, I would say. It started out subtle, where people would complain that it was cold all the time, despite the fact that it's summer. And even people speaking of the feeling of being watched all the time. And servants have mentioned and hearing whispers in the hallway and strange noises. And it's been not so bad for a while, but then earlier, a few weeks ago, one of our guests had been injured throughout the evening, and he has no recollection of how he got the injuries. but something is not right
haunted
here.
house.
And as like he's talking, I'm writing in my notepad just to make sure that I have all the details correct.
Okay.
Same.
Well, okay. Here's how we'll do this. You have free range of the hotel. There are certain places that are off limits. The north wing, for instance, right now is off limits. We're doing some repairs, and every other room is perfectly fine. You can certainly speak with the guests and the servants. However, I'm not sure how helpful they'll be. But I do ask that we can go over this tomorrow night over dinner. We can discuss all of your findings and how we can approach this.
Understood.
I appreciate your help. And
Off limits. I mean, I understand it. There could be some dangers because it's in a state of disrepair.
yes, of course.
But could not someone escort us to investigate what is happening there? We should be thorough.
Well, I suppose I could arrange that. Yes, it would have to be. Of course, you'd have to be accompanied because of the. I don't want anybody to get hurt.
Understood.
And allow me to show you to your rooms, and let me bring you guys to the first map, and I'm gonna activate the map here. That's the
New
wrong.
map.
Why did it do Mythic Japan? No, it's supposed to be this one. Sorry.
We're in Japan. What?
You
Sorry.
are.
We're in Japan.
Yeah.
Who
Whoa.
knew?
No,
Great.
I was trying to activate the Mythic. I was trying
I know,
to
I'm
activate this, but it activated the map instead.
Funny.
Which is kind of strange. All right, so you guys are all standing right in here.
Nope.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Yeah, so everybody should
What do
have
we have?
token vision enabled, so you won't be able to see everything until you start exploring.
Where
And,
we are.
Yep. So Yujiro, he leads all of you guys up to the second floor, and then I will bring you there real quick.
As we are going to the second floor, I would ask him a question.
Sure, go ahead.
Oh, I can see the map.
Well, it's going to be, where did it first start happening, the experiences?
And he ponders for a moment. He says, let's see, the first thing I remember hearing about was actually from the servants' quarters, which is just outside to the north, behind the building here. You're welcome to go check that out as well, of course.
Thank you.
Yep. And so he moves you guys down here, and he opens this door and gestures for. He's 2 to each room, and he gestures for 2 of you to take one room and 2 of you to take the room down here. And as you can see, these rooms are very much not like the rest of the building. We have a unique blend of Western and Japanese in these rooms. And here, this is a traditional Japanese room. So you'll see that the tatami mats are brand new, and everything is, he's very proud of it. He's very, you can tell that he's very happy about all of his work that he's put into this building. He's very proud.
Mm-hmm. I'll take this one.
Okay. And there was
Or at least one of the...
walls here. I don't know why that did that. That's weird.
Yeah, I figured Kai and Case would probably room together since they're more familiar with each other.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
I suppose.
Just this sense.
huh. So it's like I can't get past.
yeah, I can't go in the doors.
Oh, hang on. Which one are you trying to go into?
Any of them.
Oh,
Because you have to. It's set up like in a grid thing. So let me just.
I don't know. It was like this area right over here.
Oh yeah,
It was like being like a weird wall.
Yeah, this is technically the first floor down here. Like you're in a balcony area.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Oh.
So
So yeah,
Oh wait,
move Kyle
Yeah, you gotta go-
here. Yeah, it's kind of weird. I wish that
I don't
the
know.
way the walls behaved were a little bit better. Hang on, Jace, hold on. You got it.
I mean, that was kind of funny.
Yeah, the walls are a little bit funny in this, but anyways, okay. So now that you guys have your room set up, he says, "Okay, well, now that you're all settled in your rooms, please do let me know if you have any questions." And he politely bows to you and walks away. He says, "I have other matters to attend to for now."
Thank you.
See
course.
ya.
I'll nod and bow.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So the four main places you can, well, you can pretty much look at everything, but the four main places are the dining hall, the servants' quarters, Yujiro's office, and the north wing, which is just to the north of you guys.
I'm going to go over to Wilhelm and all right. What is your
Takahama.
Takahama's room and just knock on the door real quick?
Yes.
I'll open it.
I'm gonna ask if you guys would be willing to come out into the share, like the balcony area out here with the tables. We can kind of just talk
Yeah. After getting the his
after
gear
getting
yeah,
everything settled
situated
and
really
stuff like that,
quickly,
yeah.
he just kind of like sets up and then he comes out. Of course, we're here to
Same.
investigate, not vacate. Not on vacation.
Yeah, so let me just draw something real quick. So like this is a wall right here.
Yeah, I can kind of see the railing now that I know what I'm looking at.
I don't know what I am doing. I know I am moving my character, but I really don't know what happened.
You're fine. Yeah, you guys are all just sitting in
Good.
that the balcony area, in the sitting area, and
No, I mean, I love have zero idea what happened. I really love this feeling.
No worries. All right.
Yeah.
So the area you're sitting in right now has got some very lovely, comfortable leather chairs, a Western-style carpet, and coffee table, and there's a couple of bookshelves there. There's even some just like random good reads that you can look at. But overall, it's just kind of like a little sitting area for guests.
I'm gonna say thank you all for joining me in the adventure. Obviously, it's going to be an interesting one. First off, I want to thank everybody, including our newest member, Hachiman.
I'm
sorry.
sorry, you should address me as Takahama-san.
Sorry, Takahama-san.
Thank you. It just gives a slight bow.
I say, I kind of try to gather up the papers and the magazines on the table, and then as you guys are, as I'm trying to do this, I'm also, you guys have already seen that I've already drawn a map of the area that we're in, and just say, okay, these, like, I kind of start basically gridding everything to say, here's where the issues have occurred in these places here. How do we want to tackle this?
Well,
What
we start.
happens here?
Maybe
Also,
we should.
Should we just go north to south?
The best idea could be to start where it first started, and maybe go
Agreed.
from there.
Agreed.
Okay, so you guys are gonna go to the north wing.
Yep.
what is the north part? Sorry.
So the north wing is a separate building up here. Let me bring you to
Oh,
the other floor here. All right.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
all right. So the
Another map.
doors are there's exits right here and right here as well. And that brings you to the outside. There is a lovely wooden deck, and it's made with a nice pine wood, and it's lined with red paper lanterns, and it's just lovely looking. To the north there is the north wing there. This appears to be a secondary guest house, or at least it was constructed that way. Um, The door, however, is locked. So let me just get I'm going to get a maid here. The maid is going to accompany you.
Mhm.
And she's not going to go inside, though. She looks very reluctant to go inside. Like, she looks visibly nervous.
And Takahama will stay behind then,
Hmm.
and we'll ask her questions,
Okay.
keeping her
I was going
company
to do the
outside.
same.
All right. So
Yeah, fine. We can split into twos.
she unlocks the door, and she pushes it open but does not walk through it. And she says, "Be my guest. Good luck." And so let's go ahead and start with let's go with Takahama-san and Wilhelm. You're just gonna stay back and question her.
Hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
That just leads Jason and I to do the investigating.
Yep.
Investigating. We're just
We
investigating different things.
Right.
That's fine. Gathering clues, divide
Yep.
and conquer, stuff like that.
Hmm.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so we'll start with Takahama-san and Wilhelm questioning the maid. Then we'll move over to Jason Kai.
Sounds good.
Okay, go ahead, guys.
Takahama will initially defer to the self-professed experts in the paranormal, as is proper.
Wilhelm would look towards the main and ask, you mind if I could ask you a few things, miss? He says in his most polite way.
She's feeling a bit intimidated by you, particularly, mainly because of your size, Wilhelm. Go ahead and roll me a manipulation.
If it helps, he is kind of wearing some basic like silverware.
Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and roll manipulation there. Hey,
Whew.
look, holy moly, dude. Right off the bat.
Who
Two
passes?
successes. So despite your
nice.
large size, Wilhelm, she looks up at you, but she seems to feel a little bit more comfortable speaking with you, and she says, "I'll try my best." And go ahead.
He
Ask
would
your
say
questions.
thank you. Or Wilhelm would say thank you as he does a small low bow.
She bows back.
If you don't mind me asking, why is it that you do not want to enter? What do you feel?
Every time I enter this building, I feel like something or someone is watching me all the time. I'm getting hairs standing on the back of my neck right now just thinking about it. It brings so much fear that I just can't bring myself to go in there. Something is not right here.
It's all right.
Oh.
We are here to protect you now.
Indeed.
How long has it been since this is happening?
It's been going on for about a month now, I'd say.
And did anything else happen about that time?
Well, we had a lot of changes before that. Let's see. Well, I'm trying to think here. let's see. Come to think of it, yeah, there's lots of weird things that have been happening, well, mainly in the North Wing, really. We've had to replace the tatami mats numerous times for some strange leak somewhere. We can never seem to find it.
Hmm.
A leak. They become drenched and with no apparent cause.
Not that we can find, no.
He
Hmm.
looks back over to Wilhelm and
And
to give him the lead.
she shudders for a moment, and then she says, "Come to think of it, there was a time when I had gone in there to do some cleaning, and I swear I saw footprints on the floor, wet footprints."
Did you perchance? Where could you tell where the footprints were going and coming from?
They seemed to be coming from the entrance, and they were just walking around aimlessly in the North Wing.
Hmm.
But
I also
then
remember.
they seemingly just disappear, like they just stop.
Interesting. If you don't mind me also asking, I heard that something had happened in the servants' quarters as well. You mind telling us about that incident as well?
She becomes extremely uncomfortable. Um, she kind of whispers this to you. She looks around first because she's very clearly afraid that somebody might overhear this. She whispers to you, Wilhelm and Kahama-san, that apparently Yujiro has not always been very nice, and that there was a point in time where he became very abusive and he was drinking. And he had assaulted one of the servants a while back.
Hmm.
And many of the servants now are afraid to even speak up. I shouldn't even be telling you this right now. I fear that Yujiro might retaliate somehow. I've already said too much.
I say Wilhelm will also whisper back and say, "Thank you for your bravery. This could help us quite a bit."
She does another polite bow to you, but doesn't say anything else. But she'll remain there at the front door, just waiting for Kai and Jace. Anything else you'd like to speak to her about?
You got anything up in there?
Yeah, a little bit. He'll ask, why is it? I mean, I understand. Lowers his voice up. The potential of overly harsh master, but why would that be of concern for going into quarters now?
It's not a concern now. He asked what happened, and I simply had mentioned what happened.
Yes. Oh, but he also asked, like, there was something going on in the servants' quarters. This is where we were told it first started, or there have been incidents happening there as well. What has been going on in the quarters? Is it similar to here? Unexplained water, footprints, things like that?
No unexplained water. However, I have been hearing strange noises. I can't quite explain what they sound like. Almost like gurgling, I guess. But it's not just that. I've also gotten the same feeling there that I'm being watched. And I swear, sometimes, if I look quickly enough, I can see something or someone standing and watching me, but as I look over, they're gone. I can't tell if my mind's playing tricks on me or if I'm just scared or what. But there is something clearly not right here. And I know I shouldn't be telling you this, but the North Wing wasn't just a water problem. last month, there were several guests that died here. And you won't hear about this in the newspapers or any news anywhere. But that's what happened. It was 4 Westerners. They had come to stay here, and they'd never left.
How did they die?
I am not quite sure, to be honest. There was a ministry-appointed doctor that was sent in, and there were no police or anything involved in that matter, but the doctor had come in and checked things, and then he left. Didn't say anything. And then after that, the bodies were discreetly disposed of. I don't know how. All I know is that 4 Westerners died here.
Not good for the reputation.
Indeed.
As you guys are discussing this, the walls are very thin, so I'm taking notes as you guys are still discussing things with the maid.
Okay. We can swap over to Kai and Jace for a moment here.
Hell yeah.
All right. So, guys, as you walk inside here, it's a pretty well lit area, and it's very well built too. You can see several tatami mats that have been replaced recently. Like, they look newer than the other ones, and you don't see any footprints or anything like that, but you do see water damage on some of the tatami mats, and it seems to be in a pretty large area inside of the living room. Let's see.
I, out of respect for the place, I'm going to take off my shoes before we walk further into the room.
Ah, very respectful.
Jace is Jace ignored culture and he walks with the shoes. It's like whatever.
And I just look at Jason and go, hey, when you marry somebody that is of this descendancy, you learn the rules real quick.
So, as you guys are looking through the north wing, Jace,
Yes.
you're getting a very bad feeling right now. You definitely have the feeling that you're being watched.
Oh no, not again.
And not again. It's always Jace.
It is always Jace, actually.
Well, the way it's set up, it goes for the person with the highest empathy, and Jace has got the highest. So, Jace, as you move through the north wing, your footfalls are tapping softly against the tatami mats, now that you guys have taken your shoes off, but something makes you hesitate, and you freeze in place. And then the voices of your companion Kai dulls, as if muffled by water. And then the light in the room starts to warp strangely around you. And then without warning, something winds tightly around your head. And then everything goes dark. As you try to reach up, your hands are bound. You can't move them. And you can't breathe. The faint glow of lantern lights filters through the weave of whatever is going across your face, and it's a deep crimson hue. And then you hear it. There's a gurgling noise, like someone choking, and their lungs are filling with water. And just as your lungs begin to burn and your vision pulses red behind your eyes, you're snapped back to reality. All of this happened all while Kai is standing there watching you. You're frozen in place, and you seem to be completely comatose while this is happening.
I am back and say, uh, holy fuck. And he literally say, nope. He back a moment, he put off the shows and say, well, yes, the things these people say are true. Something are here. I don't like it.
Well,
We need burn this. It's always the best option.
I look at Jace and say, Jace, we're the investigators here. We got to do our job. What happened? Can you describe it?
I passed for the dead again. I don't know.
I basically, what I'll do, Aloy, is I'll take Shadow's like description of what happened, and I'll write it down in my notepad
Here, I'll
as
just
well.
okay.
I'll paste
Yes.
it in here for you.
Yep,
There you go.
sounds good.
Die for water. Not my Spitzer is the word. Yeah, not my thing.
Are you guys afraid of drowning?
I'm not.
No, for the moment.
You will
Jason,
be.
Nope.
yes.
You mean players or characters?
Oh no, the characters.
But
I
right
mean,
now the
well-
character just
Drowning would mean death, and so everyone should have a healthy fear of it, but over fear, no.
No over fear.
Drowned before, it's okay.
No phobia or anything
Mhm.
about it. No thalassophobia.
All right, gotcha.
So I write that down, and then I kind of look at the rest of the room to see where he was standing when this occurred. Is near the restroom area, correct?
Well,
Near the bathroom
he
area?
wasn't moving. It was basically like right in this area right here.
Yeah, okay. So he was here. And then I kind of just look. Can I make an observation?
What are you looking for?
Just signs of something that would incur the incur the reaction that just occurred.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me an observation. Why are they all
Nope.
question marks?
ooh.
Oh, it's a private roll.
I don't know.
Oh, whoops. Let me redo that. Sorry.
It's
Didn't mean to
interesting
do
if
that.
they do that for the question marks. They still roll the dice, but you don't know what they are.
Yeah, I got
Jay.
six successes.
Six question marks. Yeah.
Still failed that.
Sorry.
Oh no.
Yeah, so nothing that you can see really that may have caused something like that. Just like quick like observation without a roll would include maybe just like the water damaged to tatami mats that you're standing on. Some of them
Okay.
are even kind of squishy still.
Okay, so I'm gonna make that observation.
Okay.
Do I notice anything else besides the squishiness?
No, not at the moment.
Okay.
I have idea. And Jace are in the bathroom zone. Say the mirrors. Maybe we can know what
You're gonna look in the mirrors.
like yeah, like I don't know, maybe we can contact with this spirit in with the mirrors. I don't know.
Look in the mirror and say your name 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, summon yourself.
Say, yep. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary.
Oh no, not saying it.
No, I mean, in the mirror, you don't see anything except your reflection. But there is something else.
Oh no.
You could have sworn that as you were looking through there, you saw somebody standing behind you. And
Ooh.
as you look behind you, there's nothing there. But what you saw in the mirror looked like a young woman. She had long black hair, and she was wearing a
The ring.
white kimono.
Ah, shoot! It's the
The
it's
ring.
the ring all over again.
Oh no.
I will admit that a lot of the inspiration for this mystery came from that movie, because that movie scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, fair. It's a good
Question.
movie.
Fair. I absolutely loved that movie though.
Question for Shadow.
What's up?
Does this have indoor plumbing?
It
Place?
Yeah, let's say it does.
Okay. So
Jay's gonna be.
good to know.
Oh, sorry.
Nope, that's all.
Jay's
Yeah, so
gonna be the most.
now that
sorry.
Jace is thoroughly traumatized from the crazy vision that he's had, and now he's seeing things in the mirror.
Jay's gonna be one thing. A reasonable thing. He have his knife and he break the mirror. Say,
You're gonna
okay.
break the mirror.
Don't break
Yeah.
the mirror.
Break the mirror with your face. Just like
Yeah.
shove it in
Hey.
there.
Yeah. Jay say, well, the spirit break the mirror. Fuck off.
Well, it's time to go home now.
And
7 years
and
bad
Jay
luck.
says,
Haven't had enough of this.
This is why all the bad things happen to Jace, because he goes around breaking the mirrors.
Because he's always poking his nose and stuff. That's right.
No, it's because he's breaking mirrors. And breaking mirrors is bad luck.
Walking under ladders
Yeah.
and stuff like that. and
Right.
All these bad luck things.
Feeding stray black cats.
Yep.
I have all the list. I spawn behind Kai and say, hey, bad news, good news. Good news, it's a spirit. Bad news, spawn in the mirror.
Understood. What did she look like?
White kimono, long black hair. Eh, and you can see it only in the mirror, say Jace. I think we need break all the mirrors.
How
Maybe
about we
this-
don't break any more mirrors due to the fact that we are staying here free of charge?
I don't
Gonna
say
start
we
making you
break
pay for
mirrors.
everything.
Kai, Jace is like, well, I not say I break mirrors. I only say we can do this. It's
How
like,
about we don't, though?
I mean, we could also just burn the entire hotel to the ground, but
I
let's
mean,
not
we
go there
could do
yet.
that, but we're not going to go there yet either.
Yeah.
I'm going to.
Jace hear this and say, yes, please, we can do this.
I'm gonna not. I'm gonna ignore the fact that he said that we can break all the mirrors, and I'm going to say, Jace, what else did you see?
A woman, white kimono with a long and black hair, spawn
And this-
behind me.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Not behind me, only in the mirror. And that's why I break it.
I'm gonna look into one of the bedrooms and ask him. I'm gonna see if there's any mirrors in the bedrooms.
There are no mirrors in the bedrooms. It's simply just the bathroom, and that's it.
Well, okay, I'm gonna walk over to the bathroom then, and I'm gonna
And you see-
look
and
at the
you
broken
see-
mirror, and see if I see anything in it.
You don't
The
see
spirit
anything in
break
it. It's just shattered glass.
Okay.
the spirit break it.
I'm gonna go into the other room for the bath part of it and just see if there's anything that appears indifferent.
Nope. Nothing different in here. However, after that glass broke, the maid is like, "Everything okay in there?"
Yes, only a spirit get
No,
angry. Don't worry.
no, don't say that,
Scare the
Jace.
bejesus out of her.
We say, "Yep, we accidentally dropped the mirror. My apologies."
This woman's traumatized for life now.
We got jump scared by something. It's okay.
Oh.
We're almost finished.
Okay, thank you.
Don't worry. It's a joke.
I
Spirit not
walk over
me.
to Wilhelm and say, "Gentlemen, would you join me inside, please?"
I would nod as I do like a bowing leave to the maid and go in.
And she bows politely back to you.
Excuse me.
Wilhelm,
Yep, go in.
we Jace just saw a woman in a white kimono, and she had black hair that covered her face in a
And it's
mirror.
spawning mirrors.
Are you sure? The maid said that she's often caught the signs of somebody watching out of the corner of her eye. No mirrors
Is-
involved.
Hachiman also inside then?
Takahama is, yes.
I was looking at it says Hachiman on there, so
Oh,
just wanted to
yeah. Oh,
make
he
sure that
didn't change
we were
the
all
thing.
My bad.
No.
Hang on, I'll fix that there.
Right. So Hachiman is his familiar name.
okay. Yep.
Gotcha.
Uh,
Perhaps you just caught a glimpse of it out of the corner of your eye, as it were, but in the mirror.
Most likely that's what happened with Jace, but he also does have a possession of a revenant inside of him, so it's one of those things. That I don't know if it was something that he had seen or if it was part of him.
The possessed
However,
guy see spirits. This
however,
is not in the life.
if we walk over here for a moment, I show you guys the damp water damage to Tommy Matt, and see if you guys would be able to find if there's anything else in there as well.
I'll take a look.
Good. Yeah, I'll just say, yes, the maid mentioned that they've been constantly getting wet with no source, although there have been wet footprints seen sometimes.
Yep, I did catch that as I open my notebook here.
As you guys
Yes, yeah.
approach the area that's all wet, like it just you can see like some of the damage that the tatami mats have sustained from the water, and some of them are damp, others are soaked, and they weren't lying when they said that it needs to be repaired and all that stuff, so they're just haven't been able to find the source of the issue.
So far, from what I'm hearing from you guys and what we heard from the maid, sounds like a common haunting so far. Though with a
Tied to
violent
water,
ghost.
though.
Say that again?
Yes? Tied to water, yes?
Tied to water,
Indeed.
yes.
Where does the water come from for this place?
It's well water.
Perhaps we should investigate there.
But can we actually tell what kind of water it is?
Well, there's a well outside, so you would assume it's a well water type of thing, but you're not sure.
Takahama will go back over to the maid and ask, where does the water come from for this place?
From the well,
Or
it's just
who
outside.
should I ask? Ah, the well. Well. Well, well, well.
Well, well, well. Would you like me to bring you to the well so you can look?
Yes. Please.
And she'll.
He will gesture for her to lead on.
Yep, she'll wander right down this way.
Before he's out, he'll look back and say,
Why does
"You
this thing
could,
do
if
that?
you would like to come."
No, actually, look at the others.
Oh, you're trying to move
True.
me. Oh, you're trying to move me, and I was trying to move myself.
Sorry, my bad. Yeah, so right here is the well.
Yeah.
This
Right in
one's,
between the north wing and the servants' quarters.
Well, as a matter of fact, this is a relatively new well, to be honest.
Dug a month ago, I suppose.
How did you guess?
Just smiles.
I asked to the maid something. I wanna ask something.
Okay, go ahead.
Jesus, dude. I gonna continue with the mood. They say, well, a question. Wait, no, wait, yeah. A question. Little girls fall in these things and die in a long time ago, or it's just normal?
She peers into the well and she says, I don't believe anything's fallen in here.
Where was the other
Continue.
location for the well?
Well, I don't know, to be sure.
I'm gonna have the. I'm going to ask them to go get the gentleman that owns the place, Yuhiro. Is that what his name was?
Yujiro, yep.
Yujiro. And just say I would like to meet him in the north wing.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh no, then go there and go get him.
Okay, she'll
It's fun. Oh,
run off and
It's
go grab him then.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a theory,
shoot.
Takahama-san. Where the wetness is, did you notice that there was a shelf with a plant next to or on top of it in there?
You're asking Takahama?
Yes,
Okay.
Aminari, but she's muted.
Oh, I thought you were
Oh.
asking the proprietor.
Nope,
Yeah.
I was
no,
asking
I mean,
you.
no, not especially.
So I'm gonna turn to Yuhiro-san and ask him. The maid said that this well was dug recently. Would you happen to know the location of the other one?
Make an observation roll for me.
Okay.
That was almost a 6.
You guys can all
Oh,
make
no.
make an observation.
Oh,
Cool.
I can do
Oh shoot, I didn't
observation.
put my +2 in there. Hold on a second.
Oh yeah, go ahead and roll 2 more then.
Yeah, I got
Oh.
nothing.
I can roll observation.
Yeah, you guys can all
Yeah.
roll observation. You're all standing there.
Dang it. Double dang it. Oh, that's
Jesus.
1.
All right,
Nice.
Kai. When you ask Yujiro about where the other well is, he becomes.
There it goes.
Oh, I didn't realize you were rolling twice. Let's see.
I didn't mean to. I tried to roll the 2 other ones and I didn't want to roll them. So
Gotcha, no problem. You notice that when you ask this question of him, he becomes visibly uncomfortable. And He does not tell you exactly where the well is because he does not want to. And you can tell
Well,
that he doesn't want to.
His facial expression tells me all I need to know.
Right. Yeah, so you
Okay.
can take that information and do with it what you will, but he is not going to give anything, but you can tell that he is hiding something.
I ask if I ask permission if we can look at the space under the tatami mats that are wet in the north area, since they need to be replaced anyways.
I would prefer that you didn't, but if you must.
Understood. I know that you are not looking forward to what I'm about to do, but I have a theory, and I just want to confirm it if that is okay.
Of course. And he still looks very uncomfortable, but he's going along with this for now.
Oh, by the way, the spirit break one of the mirror. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So I'm going to take one of the knives that Jace has, and I'm going to stick it into the tatami mat and start to rip it.
Yep. Okay. You notice that it's quite easy to rip through due to all the water damage. Like, the thing is literally falling apart.
Mm-hmm. Do I reveal after finishing this process? Do I reveal anything?
As a matter of fact, you do. You're down to the bare wood underneath, and the wood seems to be rotten, like mold and mildew smell.
Okay.
That's all you're getting from this, and it's like soft to the touch. That's how rotten this is.
Okay. I'm going to pull up the floorboard.
I'll help.
Okay, make a force roll. Anybody who's helping, go ahead and roll force. I think that between the two of you guys, you'll be just fine.
Okay. Roll force.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh my god. So Wilhelm,
Ooh, nice.
with his 7-foot tall arms, decides he just tears
Rips
the
out
floor
the boards.
This because this happened in
Here.
a previous game where he just like ripped a door off the hinges because he
Yep. Pure muscle.
Yep. So that's what happens basically with this. Due to the wood being pretty rotten already, and Wilhelm's strength alone just tears the floor up. And as you peer underneath where the floorboard is, it's pretty dark, but some of the light from the room itself is kind of filtering through, so you can kind of see what's down there. And there's a small opening and a large stone cylindrical shape. You can't quite tell what it is, but you can kind of assume that this might be the well that was buried.
Might be the well. Mm-hmm.
This
I'm
well,
going to see if we can't like open up the well entirely, like open up the space for the well entirely. To be able to pry it all back to open it up and look down inside it.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. So, seeing how you guys already had a couple of good force rolls, I'll just skip the force part. You push it seems like a big stone cover for this thing. It's quite heavy, but between the two of you guys down there that are pushing this, it seemed to be no problem.
Okay.
Nice.
As you push it open, though, like a big waft of air comes from the well, and it does not smell like water. It does not smell like mildew or mold. It
Smells necrotic in nature.
It smells like death.
Yep.
Oh, fuck.
And I'm going to look at Wilhelm and Jace and say, well, my theory's confirmed.
This is...
I'm going to say, you guys haven't ever heard of... I wanted to make sure that I got this right.
Well, go ahead and roll me a learning roll, and then
Yes.
you can go ahead and tell everybody what it is.
Oh, can I do the same?
Yeah, everybody can roll learning.
I still didn't pass. What the heck?
I'll use
They
my
say
advantage.
learning. Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Looks like Wilhelm's got all the good rolls tonight.
Yeah, right.
Will,
Well-
in your studies, you know, you've come to Japan and you've been learning some things and hearing stories through the grapevine about certain places and hauntings of that nature. And everything that you've noticed so far has been pointing to a yokai called an onryo.
Also
Oh,
known
no.
as an okiku.
Right.
Oh, I remember that name.
Onryos are vengeful spirits that are born from pure malice and hatred and anger towards the living. And there's a very good reason why they hate that person or persons or whatever it is. And that's what they're created from. They're born from hate and anger.
Is the owner still close by with us?
No, the owner went back to his office.
Gotcha.
He was not very comfortable with what you guys were about to do. So, yeah, he skedaddled down to his office.
Yeah.
You need to watch The Ring to win the yokai.
It's
Well,
a good plan.
part of your
In
learning
that-
role is sorry. Go ahead there, Kai.
With that, I kind of basically say, well, that explains a lot. And I kind of remember one of the Japanese folk tales that Yui would tell the kids as I was putting them to bed, and it talks about the Okiku legend.
Mm-hmm.
hmm
And
So-
Wilhelm, with your successful role, you also not only are you pretty certain that you're dealing with an onryo, but you also have a general idea of what you need to do to get rid of these things. You remember reading somewhere that to deal with an onryo, you have to bring not only the body of whoever is the onryo to a better situation, like you need to bring them into like a proper burial, things like that, but you also need to bring a responsible party to justice somehow. The person or thing that caused all this anger and hatred that bore the onryo.
Okay, we need to kill someone.
So
It's
now
a
that
good
you
plan.
know that you're dealing with, you can go from there.
Yep.
Okay.
We need to kill someone. Yeah, I
Well,
like this plan.
We don't need to kill anybody.
bringing somebody to justice does not mean kill them. That means that
No.
they could be brought to police, or they could be killed, yes, or they could be
Humiliated, publicly
yeah,
humiliated.
public
or-
humiliation, something that is equal to the amount of anger or hatred that
I'm going to
this thing
say,
has.
Wilhelm, would you be able to reach the body?
Can I see how far down it is, even, Shadow?
Yeah.
It's pretty dark, and you can't actually see how far down it goes.
Okay, but we know we know that there's potentially something down there.
You know something is dead down there because you can smell
Okay.
it.
I can't help. They said it, but he showed his necklace.
Question?
Spirit fight.
Okay,
Spirit
sorry.
win spirit. Sorry, yeah. This is like say, if this is a spirit, we need another spirit to, balance this conquest.
Uh,
And try
I'm
to
gonna
get that.
look at Jace and say, just hold on a second. We don't know how far it is down there. I'm gonna light a match on like one of the candles
Okay.
and then drop the candle down the well. See how far it goes down.
Okay, so judging by what you just did, it probably goes down a good, probably 10 feet. Not too deep, but it's dark enough where it looks like it's super deep.
Okay.
You can't see anything down there. You can kind of make out the stagnant water that's been sitting down there.
Okay.
But yeah, I think this is a good place for us to stop for the evening, seeing how Crazy's got a game in about 4 minutes. So
Yep, that was my question.
Yep.
So we have 4 minutes now. It's a good stopping point. Maybe
we'll stop here. You guys are in a good spot, so we will reconvene next week.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, thanks for
When
playing.
when we started figuring out the well situation, I was like, wait a moment.
Hey, wait, I know. I was trying to find a good Onryo story, and I was like, dude, the ring.
Okay.
Well, they made so they actually made 3 different Ring movies.
Yeah, the other ones are ass though.
So Koji Suzuki's Ring is the one that tells the story of it happening in Tokyo.
Mm-hmm.
And then they have The Ring that took place in 98 in America, to distinguish it from the original make of the book. It was titled Ringu.
Yes, I remember that.
And then it talks about how she crawls through the television and blah 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 this and
yeah, she doesn't do that here though, but I can tell you that this is probably like a mix between The Ring and The Grudge.
Yeah.
It's like shall say white kimono, black hair, and in this same moment I say, oh no.
Yeah.
And, that's when I said, oh yeah.
Oh yeah. And then the Kool-Aid goes through the door. Oh yeah.
Yeah, there was a third one. It was called Ring Zero. It was called Ring Zero Birthday / Lemon Heart is what the other one was.
Never saw that.
It's definitely it's a 2000 film based off of Lemon Heart, which was where Sadako, the actual like person that they claim is the ghost of the ring, leaves her native tribe to join an acting troupe working in theater to help recover from the memory of her mother's suicide and social anxiety. She ends up being absolutely just killed, mutilated, essentially. It's that movie is a little darker than the first 2.
I'll have to check that out.
Thanks a God, I don't see
horror
movies.
All right, no problem, guys.
Have a good time, Crazy.
Yeah.
Hope all your roles are appropriate to balancing